I don't think it's caught up with me. I think now it has. One of these days I will figure that out, but it ain't today. Hi. Damn it, always happens. My name is Courtney, and I am very passionate about helping women with invisible illnesses realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. It's just not going to be the one that you had envisioned for yourself, but time marches on. So, I think people are surprised to find out I'm extremely outgoing. I am literally the kind of person who I can strike up a conversation with damn near anybody, anywhere, at any time until I can't. I am a very outgoing introvert. And when I say I'm introverted, I mean I am really introverted. I like to be alone. People always laugh, you're not introverted. No, I know myself a lot better than you do. I have to have my alone time. If I don't have my alone time to recharge, I get just tappy. I get so crazy. But I'm introverted enough that I'm not always a very good friend. So let's talk about the importance of friendships. This information is from the Mayo Clinic. Of course, there's a lot of benefits to friendship. It gives us a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose. It increases our happiness. It decreases our stress, which makes it even more ironic that I shut down from my friends when I'm stressed out. But friendships increase our confidence, our sense of self-worth. Friendships help us foster healthy habits. We tend to drink less. We tend to exercise more. I used to have a friend at home that actually I've had a few friends over the years that would come over and exercise with me. I've had friends that I would meet and go for walks. Here's the thing. If you're dealing with health issues, it's really hard to maintain friendships. And I understand that very well. But friendships help us cope with loss and trauma, including serious illnesses. So how do you do it? How in the hell do you go out and make friends? It's not easy. It's not. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. I'm not very good at that. You got to find commonalities. Maybe you work with somebody that's pretty cool. I have some really good friends at work. Most of them I don't work directly with, but a couple of them I do. In fact, I know some of my longtime people have heard me talk about, I have women that I work with that are real good friends of mine. And last winter when I was still in Alaska, they came to me and they were like, nope, you're not isolating all winter. We're dragging your ass out whether you like it or not. It was a lot more kind and loving than that. It really was. But at the office, maybe you're a student. Obviously, the classroom, you're going to have a lot in common with some of those people. Church. Since I came to Tyler, I found I lucked the hell out so much. I definitely consider myself a Christian, and I have for several years, and I've gotten very serious about my faith in the past several years. But church was always I just wasn't interested. But I know its value in helping build friendships because I have a commonality with the people there. So I found a church here with the help of my mentor. So Doug, if you're watching, thanks, brother. I found an amazing church, and I have built some friendships there. They are just so kind and loving and supportive, and I truly feel really blessed when I'm there. And a couple of them text me and call me throughout the week. No pressure, just, hey, we're checking in. Hope you're doing well. Community events. In fact, I was just thinking today, and I hadn't done it yet. I want to find out. I don't watch the local. I don't even know what the local channels are. I don't watch TV very much. I don't read the local paper, but I want to know what's going on. I love going to community events like little street fairs and stuff. I love that kind of thing. And that's a great place to meet people that you could find some commonalities with. Volunteer work. Well, sure. Maybe you're volunteering at an old folks home or an animal shelter, whatever it is. The people there obviously have similar interests to you. That's a great place to meet people, to build friendships. You can always explore new interests. Maybe there's a crafting class or something that you've always wanted to take. Maybe you've always wanted to learn archery. It's a good place to meet people. But here's the thing. I really need to move this bracelet because every time I get on here, I play with it. I hope y'all can't hear it because if you can, I'm sure it's really distracting. But here's the thing. And this is really important for those of us with health issues. You need to extend and accept invitations. Yes, it is a two-way street. And I'll be honest, I'm not very good at either. I'm really not. You need to strengthen what you have. I'm really bad about this. I'm awful about this, but don't take people for granted. I have so many friends. That I could pick up the phone and look, I really need to talk. And they're going to listen. And I know that. And I'm so fortunate in that regard. And I hope that they all know that I would be there for them, but they might not because I'm really not a very good friend. I'm just being really honest. But some of the things I do well, I'm kind. You need to be kind. Obviously, you need to be kind to the people that you're trying to build a friendship with. You need to listen. You've got to listen when people are talking. Look, if somebody trusts you enough to confide in you, you need to respect. That's a tremendous honor. It is. So you need to shut your damn mouth and pay attention to what they're telling you. What is that thing? Don't listen to respond, listen to understand. But the flip side of that is you need to be open. You have to share. You can't expect somebody to just open up to you and then never tell them anything about what's going on in your world. You need to prove that you're trustworthy. Again, it's a huge honor if somebody trusts you enough to confide in you. You need to respect that. I've had a few people over the years really do me wrong. Now, I'll admit when I was younger, I did not practice this, but as I've gotten older, the few people that have really done me wrong, you know what? I've kept their confidence. I haven't told people any of the things that they said to me, even the very controversial or sometimes juicy things. I don't tell anybody. Why? Because I don't want to be that person. Why? Because just because that person's crappy, I don't have to be crappy. You need to prove to people that you're trustworthy. If somebody tells you something in confidence, shut the hell up about it. Don't go blabbing it around to everybody. You need to be available. You need to make the effort. Yeah, I kind of fall down on that. It's funny because most introverts are not good on a superficial level. I am actually really, really good on a superficial level because I do like people, but most people, I am very content to just be, hey, how you doing? Okay, later, I'm out of here. I don't want to build just because of who I am and the things that I've been through. I'm not interested in building relationships with most people, but I like to talk to people. I like to find out a little bit about who they are. And yeah, it makes me a very weird introvert. I'm excellent at small talk. I can't remember who the hell I was just talking to a few days ago. And she was the same way. She's great with people on a very superficial level. And it's not that it's insincere. It's not that it's shallow. It's just, we want you to stay back. We don't want you getting very close, but we'll be real friendly to you. That ain't a problem. It's a weird place to be. Anyway, if the idea of meeting new people stresses you the hell out, and it does for a lot of people, and even as outgoing as I am, I can get crippling social anxiety sometimes. I'm just the kind of person when I get like that, I just suck it up and I bluster through it. I will walk up to the most important person in the room and introduce myself because that's generally how I roll when I get into that mindset. But if you're really socially awkward, first of all, there's nothing wrong with that. You are who you are. There's nothing wrong with who you are. But try some mindfulness practices to help quiet your inner voice, to help calm your nerves, to help you deal with anxiety, yoga, tai chi, meditation, journaling. All these things are really beneficial. I got to tell you, as much as I love my church, so my friend Doug's like, hey, I got a church for you. I know the pastor. I said, okay, so I'll go. I pull up in the driveway and I was like, it was huge. I mean, not like a mega church, but for a small town Alaska girl, it's a big damn church. And I was like, my first thought was, oh no, I'm going to turn around and leave. But I couldn't because because I'd promised my friend that I would go. So I parked my car and I sat there for a couple minutes. And yeah, I prayed, like, Lord, you're going to have to help me through this. This is not what I had in mind at all. And I took a few slow, deep breaths to center myself, to quiet my nerves, to calm myself down. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I had every intention. I was going to just sneak in, sit in the back corner. And as soon as it was over, I was going to bail. Well, as soon as I walked in the front doors, guy, he's, I don't know, I guess he's about 10 years older than I am. Him and his wife are some of the people that I consider my friends from church. But he walked right up to me with a big smile on his face. And he said, are you new here? And I said, yes, sir. He said, come here, I've got someone I want you to meet. And he introduced me to the most lovely, lovely lady. Her name is Paula, Perky Paula. She's like 4'10", 4'11", with about 12 foot of personality in that little body. And she's just a dynamo. And she was so warm and so loving and so genuine. And she took me around. I mean, literally my first day there, she must have introduced me to 20 people. And had I given in, I was like, where the hell was I going with that? Had I given in to my social anxiety and left, I wouldn't have met all these amazing people. I've got Paula and her husband, Roland, and my girlfriend, Sandy, is just, she's so sweet. We go to lunch most Sundays after church. The gentleman who greeted me, him and his wife, Jan, they're just lovely people. And now I've been there enough that it's really cute. Some of the elders are starting to recognize me. And my dad's 87 and he's 3,000 miles away. My mom passed away a couple years ago at 83. So I like the older people, and I like that they're all recognizing me and including me in the church family. Anyway, I'm rambling. I know it's shocking. There's a shocker for everybody, but I don't care how much you don't think you need people. You do. We are social beings. It's just the way we're designed. Now, you may not need people as much as an extroverted person, and you might not be as outgoing. I have a friend here, super, super nice, extremely introverted, but super nice person, good company, a little socially awkward, but good company. I had a point. Gosh, damn it. It's been a day. I've had a raging headache all day, like literally since I woke up this morning. I didn't want to do anything. And then I was having a nice, fairly quiet day at work, and I discovered a pretty big problem, and I was like, oh crap. So I ended up in a little bit of a crisis mode for the past couple of hours. In fact, I need to go check my email and see if there's anything else I need to do to get that put to bed. Anyway, look, I'm certainly not an expert on friendships, but you've got to, just treat others the way you want them to treat you. Be kind. Listen. Keep your freaking mouth shut if somebody trusts you enough to confide in you. That's such an honor to be trusted to that level, even if you didn't ask for it, because that happens. And that can be like, what the hell? Why are you telling me this? I don't want to know, but still respect that confidence. Respect that trust, that honor. You got to be available. You've got to make the effort. You have to extend and accept invitations. Anyway, y'all take care. I really need to move this bracelet. I will be back Friday at 7 o'clock Central.